Hello and welcome back. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, Paint with Gloria. Now let's get started. This is what we're going to be painting today, and we're going to be focusing on the tree. So today is a lesson, a follow along, just the tree by itself, and we'll be adding some leaves and we'll take it from there. I did my background. I did just the blue as if it was the sky, no clouds, just plain blue. And I'm going to be picking up my 1-inch brush because I want to cover a large area, and we're just going to do one tree. So I'm going to pick up my black, tap it into my palette. See, it's loaded. And we're just gonna guess, okay, well, this is where we're going to have some leaves. Just tap, depending on how big you want your tree. Tap, tap. Let's just fill it in without covering some of that blue. This is gonna be a large tree. Okay. Okay, let's stop there and let's start the trunk of the tree, just so we have an idea of how big we're gonna make it. Okay, here we go. And you can make these as little as you like or as big as you like. Let's fill it in. You can make them tall, you can make them short. It all depends what you're painting. Okay, these are just the roots. Roots, sometimes you see them, sometimes you don't. Again, it depends on the tree. Now I'm going to pick up my liner because I want to draw in some twigs. Again, I'm going to go into my black with my liner, and we're going to put in twigs before we continue putting in some of the leaves. And I think the more twigs you put in, the prettier it looks. Branches here and there. Let's go to this side. Add. Okay. Just wiggle some in. Okay, let's see. There we go. Let me add a little bit more to this one. I kind of like that. Twigs all over, just wiggle them in there. And once we put in the leaves, whether they show or not, it's okay. You just want to have the impression that there's a lot of branches in that tree. Just kind of connect this to the tree. There we go. And here's a little curve. It's probably a little bird's nest or something in there. Just use your imagination and have fun with your tree. Okay, now I'm going to clean my liner. I'm going to add a little bit more leaves. Okay, very light, very light. light, light, keep it light. Okay, let's see, do we want some in the bottom? Maybe a little bit. There you go. That should be enough for that color. I'm going to go ahead and clean my brush because I don't think I'm going to be using it right away. So I'm going to clean it so it doesn't dry up on me. I'm going to pick up the smaller one because I'm going to start adding colors to this tree. So let's see. Let's pick up, how about if we pick up some green? Pick up some green and tap it to the side, and let's start adding some greens. Move around here and there so that way you can balance your painting in the same colors. See? Just fill it in. Don't be afraid. This is all part of learning. Lightly, lightly. The lighter you do it, the better you'll be, especially if you're new at this. So very light, very light. Because what happens is when you press too much, you get a big blob of paint, and you don't want that. Okay, see? Up here, balance it. And it's picking up some of that wet black in the background that we put in. Okay. Before I continue putting color, what I would like to do is put some color on the tree itself. So I'm going to clean my brush. Okay, so let's see, what color we're going to put in there. Let's put in some, what if we put in some brown? Okay, let's put in some brown. Scrub it in. Scrub it in. And then when you're scrubbing again, it's going to pick up some of that black that's in the background, so which is great. There we go. Wiggle it. Wiggle your brush. Pick up a little bit more. You can even create little circles. See, like that. Put it in the middle. There you go, beautiful. Scrub it. Scrub it and let it disappear into the tree. Okay, now I'm going to clean my brush because I want a little lighter there as well. Pretend the sun is coming from this angle from the left. You put in your highlights here on the left. You can't have your sun coming on your left and the highlights on your right. You gotta keep it consistent. Okay, so here we go. Blend it in so it can all come together. Okay. I think I like that, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue with my colors. I did the green, now I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow mixed into that green so that I can have a different green, which is gonna make it a lot lighter. So tap, 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 pick up some more, tap, 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 tap. And depending on where you live, you'll see different colors on the trees, and you can just pick up those colors off your palette and paint them according to what you see. Like in the fall up north, you know, you're going to have those beautiful gold autumn colors. you can do a forest with all those different beautiful colors. But the point of this video today is just to show you how to do a simple simple tree. We're not doing many, we're not doing a forest, we're not doing 2 or 3, just gonna stick to the one so that you can get the basic idea. See? See, I pressed my brush here a little too hard and you saw that, how big it got? I don't want that happening, so I gotta lighten up. And again, you're leaving some of the sky showing through. You also leaving some of the branches. You're not covering the whole thing. Let me bring it up close to you so you can see. See that? Okay, now I'm going to put in just a tab of red, which means it's going to turn it into that beautiful orange gold color. Okay, so let's do this on this side where the sun is hitting. And you can use whatever brush works for you. If this one, which is a flat one, doesn't work for you, pick up another brush. Maybe try it with 3 or 4 brushes. That way you'll know which brush gives you the prettiest effect. But it all takes practice. All takes experimenting. How's that? See? I'm going to put a little bit more red on this side. Not as bright as the one where the sun is hitting. And I don't want the whole tree to turn orange. I just want to give it a little touch. Just a little touch. Okay. Now you can add browns in there if you like. You can even lighten it up. You can lighten up the yellow by putting a little bit of white, mixing it, and then putting it on this side so it can get lighter for you. But again, here it is. Keep it simple. Just practice until you get what you're looking for. See that? Oh guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you on our next adventure. God bless. Adios, amigos.